So hello, isang magandang gabi ulit sa inyo. Pagpatuloy natin ang ating pag-aaral and kanina ang tinapik natin is all about direct variation. So ngayon naman ay pag-aaral natin is inverse variation. Okay, kanina inaral natin yung relationship between the two variables or quantity na kapag umangat si x, angat din si y. Pag bumaba si x, tiyak bababa din si y, and that is about direct variation. But now in inverse variation, it says that if the first quantity decreases, then the other quantity increases. So, ibig sabihin dito sa ating direct variation, okay po, ang ating quantity or yung relationship ng ating two variables, pag umaangat yung isa, let us say, x is increasing, okay, yung kabila naman, yung y is decreasing siya. Okay, so kabaliktaran ng kanina na umangat yung isa, angat din yung isa. Pero dito, pag umangat yung isa, bababa yung isa, and vice versa. Pag bumaba naman yung isa, okay, si x, angat naman si y. Okay, so meron tayong formula ginagamit dito. Actually, dalawa yan. Okay, so nasa sa inyo naman kung ano yung pwede nyo gamitin or kung saan kayo komportable, pero papakita natin kung ano yung dalawa na yan. Okay, so ang una nating formula is this. Okay, so we have the formula k is equal to xy. Okay, so yan yung isa. Or, meron pa tayong isa which is y is equal to k over x. So, review lang tayo, no? So, pag sinabi natin k, ano yung k natin kanina? Okay, so that is the constant of variation. Okay, so real life example tayo. Ano nga ba yung mga real life example ng inverse variation kung saan may umaangat yung isang quantity? Okay, bumababa naman yung isa. Okay, so ang isa sa mga halimbawa nito is halimbawa, nagtatayo ka ng bahay. Okay, nagtatayo ka ng bahay. Okay, so ngayon, nagtatayo ka ng bahay. Yung bahay na yan ay tinayo sa 1 year, in 1 year. Okay, so in 1 year, tinayo yung bahay na yun. Okay, pero, nung tinayo yan, meron kang, sabi natin, 20 na workers. Okay, 20 na workers or laborers. Okay, so ngayon, ang tanong, kapag dinagdagan natin yung workers mo like 30 na mga manggagawa, okay, so ngayon sa tingin mo, 1 year pa rin ba gagawin yung ating bahay? Okay, so hindi na. Okay, so less than 1 year na siya. Okay, so sabihin lang natin, example lang to. So 10 months. Okay, so 10 months. Okay, ngayon, gusto mo mas mapabilis. Okay, dinagdagan natin ulit yung mga trabahador natin, 40. Okay, 40 na. So sa tingin ba natin, matatapos pa ba yung bahay in 1 year? Or in 10 months? So hindi. Okay, so sabihin na lang natin na ito ay umabot na lang ng tansya lang is 8 months. Okay, so ganyan yung ating example of inverse variation. Habang umangat yung isa, okay, bumababa naman yung isa. So makikita nyo naman, maangat yan. Okay, so from 20, naging 30 years to 40. From 1 year, bumaba 10 months to 8 months. So that is an example of inverse variation. Okay, at marami pang iba na example. Okay, so proceed na tayo. Okay, so isipin nyo pa, saan pa pwede yung inverse variation. Okay, so computation tayo. Magamit naman tayo ng purple. Okay, so now we have this. If y varies inversely as x, y is equal to 5, x equals to 10. Find y when x is 25. Okay, so tignan muna natin. Ito yung formula natin. So we have k is equal to x, y, or y is equal to kx. Okay, so maalin ang pwede natin gamitin dyan. So ang gagamitin ko na lang is this. Okay, so pwede nyo rin naman to, pakita natin parehas. Okay, kasi ending kasi nito, okay, kapag ginamit natin siya, so we have y is equal to kx. Oh no, y is equal to k over x. Okay, over 1. Okay, so mangyari lang din, cross mo yan. Ito lang din kakalabasan yan, kaya ito na lang gamitin natin. Okay. So we have the formula k is equal to xy. Okay, so now, substitute the value. So unahin muna natin to bago ito. Okay, so k, so as x, y is equal to 5, x is equal to 10. So, substitute, wala pa tayong k as you can see naman. Okay? Hanapin natin pa yung constant of variation. May x na tayo, which is 10. Okay, lagyan nyo ng parenthesis, ano? Mahalaga yan. Y is 5. Okay? So, pag nakakita kayo ng ganyan, yung may parenthesis, multiplication yan, matik. Okay, so we have 10 times 5. Okay, so that is 50. Okay, so ang k natin is 50. So, same process. Okay, so kanina natin gagamitin ulit natin yung formula na to. Ang inverse, we have k is equal to xy. Pero dito, find y when x is 25. So, substitute the formula that we have. Ano yung k natin? Ayun, 50. Ang x natin, ayun, we have 25. Find y. So, wala pa tayong y. So, kasi hanapin natin. Okay, so tulad na ginagawa na natin kanina, para matira si y, okay, divide both side by 25. Then, cancel na to. So, matitira y. So, what is 50 divided by 25? So, we have 2. Okay, so, ito na yan. Okay, next. If y varies inversely as x, y is 12, x is 5, find y when x is 15. So, ito muna una natin bago to. Okay, so, use the formula. We have k is equal to xy. Okay, substitute the values. Wala tayong k, so hanapin pa natin siya. Ang x natin is 5. Ang y naman natin is 12. Okay, so now, nakita tayo nito, ano? So, it means that is multiplication. So, what is 5 times 12? So, obviously, that is 60. Okay, so alam na natin ang ating k, which is 60. So, next tayo, ito naman, find y when x is 15. So, use the same formula. Okay, so we have k is equal to xy. Okay, so ang k natin is 60. Ang x naman natin is 15. Ang y naman natin ay wala, so hanapin pa natin siya. Okay, so para matira si y, divide natin both side by 15. Cancel, we have y. Ay 60 divided by 15, we have 4. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so now, proceed tayo. Next. Okay, next tayo. Next. Okay, so bago tayo mag-next, try muna natin. What if ginamit natin yung isang formula na ito? Y is equal to kx. Okay, try natin. So, y is equal to k over x. Okay, same process. Hanapin muna natin yung k. So, we have y is 12. Ayun. Equals to k over, ano yung x natin? 5. Okay, so same, ang prosesong natin dito is cross multiplication. Okay, so over 1. Okay, so 1 times k, we have k. And 12 times 5 is 60. Okay, so same process. Ayun, so maalin ang gamitin natin. So ito naman, natin kung pares pa rin. So we have y is equal to k over x. Ang y natin, ayun, find y, wala pa rin. So hanapin natin pa rin yan, y. Ang k natin kanina is 60. Ayan, 60. While x, ayun, x is 15. Okay, so y is equal to 60 divided by 15. So we have 4. So, same answer pa rin naman yan. Okay, so maalin ang pwede natin gamitin. Okay, so next example tayo. Okay, if y varies inversely as x, y is equal to 8, x is 12.5, find x when y is 20. So, ito muna tayo. Okay, bago ito. Okay, so ganyan din yung kanina sa direct variation na hindi ko lang pinag-uwi kanina. Okay, so proceed tayo. So apply the formula. We have k is equal to xy. So we have k is equal to x. Ano yung x natin? So we have 12.5. Pwede pala mag-fraction dito. Ano? Pwede mag-fraction. While y natin is 8. So k is equal to, so i-try muna natin, ano? Mag-calculate tayo 12.5 times 8. So sure. Okay, sure lang natin. Actually, 100. Okay, 100 na siya. Okay, shinare natin. So, we have k is equal to 100. Okay, so, next natin, kabila naman tayo, find x when y is 20. Kanina ang hinahanap natin ay mga y. Okay, ngayon ay hanapin naman natin ay x. Okay, so same process. So k is equal to xy. Okay, ang k natin, that is 100. X hanapin, so lagay lang natin dyan. May y tayo, which is 20. Okay, so pwede nyo pagbalikan yan na ano. So, para matira sa x, just divide it by 20. Cancel, we have x. So, 100 divided by 20 and we have 5. Okay, so you can use also yung isa kanina formula natin. So, we have y is equal to k over x. Okay, pakita lang din natin bago tayo mag-proceed sa last. So, y natin, okay, that is 8. Ang k natin kanina wala. Okay, so ang x is 12.5. So, over 1 lang, cross. 1 times k, that is k. Then, 8 times 12.5 is 100. So, same lang din siya. Okay, pag ginamit naman natin to, okay, ito naman hanapin natin gamit yung formula na to. So, we have y is equal to k over x. Ang y natin is 20. Okay, ang k natin is 100. Okay, 100, ayun. At ang x naman natin is wala hahanapin. Okay, so apply, cross. 1 times 100, so we have 100. Then 20 times x, 20x. So kung makikita nyo, ito na rin yan. No? Okay, so dividing both sides by 20. So we have x is equal to 100 divided by 20 is 5. Okay, so try this. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Try nyo to. Tignan natin sa comments mamaya.